Hello class, we are back to talk about case number 3, chapter 4 with your tips and tricks and helpful hints video. This is video 2 in this series. Case 3, chapter 4 is on page 81. We'll be working with steps 1 through 8. This one is easier than chapter 3 in my opinion. I think probably because, I'm more in the flow, you're going to feel more comfortable in the software, etc. So here I just wanted to give you some tips and tricks. So case 3, page 81, chapter 4. Now it's time for you to do some adding of operating activities, which we know are sales and cash receipts to your company. Based on what you learned in the text using your sample company, you are to make the following changes to case 3, company that you modified in chapter 3. Remember, you need to do chapter 3 first, then chapter 4, then chapter 5. You have to, these build on each other, so it's important you do them in order. So the first thing that, the first question is add a new customer. That's something you do over here in your nav bar to add a new customer, and you do sales, and then you do, make sure you choose the customer tab, okay, at the top. So that's your tip and trick for 1. Tip and trick for number 2, look to your gear, and then products and services. To add a new service, which you did in chapter 3, so you're pretty familiar with it again in chapter 4. Then I want you to add 2 new products. Again, we're sitting here in the new section, so you might want to hit save and new instead of save and close to add these 2 new products to your inventory. Okay, coming down to step number 4, it says record a new sales receipt. This is something you're going to want to do over here in the icon with the new, and then under here for your sales receipts. Don't forget to hit save. Important. Make sure you hit save once you've put all the information in. Step number 5, I want you to record a new invoice. Again, that can be done under the new and then the invoice section. So you're going to be recording a new invoice. Again, don't forget to hit save. Step number 6, wants you to record a new cash payment. So you're going to do that again under new, and then you are going to be looking towards your receive payment. Right there it is. Be sure, hint, 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 to place a check in the journal entry number 1 checkbox and hit save. Okay, learn from all my mistakes. So be sure to place a check in the journal entry checkbox and then hit save. Okay. Number 7 wants you to record a new deposit made. So again, we're going to be in this new section, and then you are going to go to deposits, bank deposits, and then look to that lower section. Also, your hint here is make sure you check the box and hit save when you are working through step 7. And then finally, step 8 is under reports, which you guys are all very familiar with, which you do your trial balance again. This is what you are turning in. Do not forget to change the dates. You need to scroll up. So make sure that these dates are from January 1st, 2020 to January 31st, 2020. You can also customize and save this report because you will run it again in the next chapter. With that being said, the next page, 82, figure 424, is your new trial balance. You can compare and contrast what your trial balance looks like versus what is in the book. If your numbers don't match perfectly, it's okay. It could simply be a mistake from chapter 3 that is now carried over and you did chapter 4 correct. Remember, all of these questions you're being asked are outlined step by step in the chapter. And they do go in order. So if you're on question 1 of chapter 3, of case 3, excuse me, look at the beginning of chapter 4 and see how you do that specific step. If you are at the end of case 3, I would look at the end of chapter 4 to see how you do that step. They are in chronological order. So take your time, do your best. Again, it is all about learning how to use QuickBooks accounting, how to feel more comfortable in the software. This is not done in the test drive. You have to physically log in and do your work. And this work is saved. So if you get halfway through the lesson and you need to pause, it is saved. So know that any changes you make in here are saved. and they do build upon each other. So hopefully this is helpful for your new tips and tricks. Have a good day, guys.